Hello, my dear friend. I'm really happy you are here today. I want to talk to you like a friend. I want to help you learn English and feel strong inside. Today, I will tell you something very simple, but very important. It can help you in your English journey. It can help you in your life. Many people wait for the perfect time to start learning English. But there is no perfect time. The best time to start is not tomorrow. The best time to start is not next week. The best time to start is now. I know how it feels. Maybe you want to learn English, but you wait. You say, "I'm too busy." Or you say, "I'm not ready." Maybe you think your English is not good. Maybe you feel afraid or shy. You think other people speak better than you. You worry that people will laugh. So you wait. You wait for the right moment. But the right moment never comes. And days become weeks. Weeks become months. Months become years. And still, you don't start. Let me tell you something important, my friend. Everyone starts small. Everyone starts at the beginning. No one starts as an expert. When a baby learns to walk, it falls many times. But the baby does not stop. It stands up again and again. And one day, it walks. Learning English is the same. At first, it feels hard. But if you take one small step every day, you will grow. You will speak. You will understand. But to grow, you must begin. You must take the first step. And that first step starts today. Right now, as you listen to me, you are learning. This is your first step. Maybe you think, "I am too slow." But that's okay. It's better to walk slowly than not walk at all. The secret is not speed. The secret is not waiting. The secret is starting. That is why I say again, the best time to start is now. Not when you feel ready. Not when everything is perfect. But now, today, this moment. So in this story, I will share something with you. I will tell you about a person just like you. This person wanted to learn English, but they waited and waited until one day something changed. They learned a simple truth. Don't wait. Start now. This message changed their life. And maybe it can change yours too. Now, take a deep breath. Relax. This is your time. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to know everything. You only need to take one small step. And you have already done that by listening. So be proud of yourself. You are not late. You are not slow. You are right on time. And remember always, the best time to start is now. Let me tell you about a person named Ahmad. Ahmad is a young woman who lives in a small town. She always wanted to learn English. Since she was a child, she loved listening to English songs. She watched cartoons in English and heard people speaking this language on TV. She dreamed about speaking English, too. She dreamed of traveling to other countries, studying abroad, and talking to people from different places. But every time she thought about learning English, she said to herself, "I will start later." She thought she needed a special book, a special teacher, or the perfect time. She waited and waited. Amina was a smart and kind person, but she didn't believe in herself. She thought learning English was too hard. She saw other people speaking well and thought, "I can never speak like them." She was afraid to make mistakes. She thought people would laugh if she said something wrong. So she didn't try. Every day she said, "Tomorrow I will begin. But tomorrow came and went. Days passed, then weeks, then months, and still Ahmad didn't start. One day, Ahmad was walking in the market. She saw a poster on a wall. It was simple. It had only a few words. It said, "Don't wait. The best time to start is now." Ahmad stopped. She looked at the poster again. The words were easy, but something inside her changed. She felt something strong in her heart. She smiled a little and said, "Maybe I don't need to wait. Maybe I can start now." She walked home and thought about those words again and again. The best time to start is now. That night, Ahmad didn't wait. She didn't search for the perfect book. She didn't make a big plan. She took her old phone and opened a simple English video. It was just 5 minutes long. She listened to the words. She repeated them slowly. She felt happy. It was a small start, but it was a start. And that was the most important thing. That night, for the first time, Amina did not say, "tomorrow." She said, "now." I watched other people speak English, and I felt small. I thought, look at them. They speak so well. They are confident. They are smart. But me? I can't do that. My English is not good. I will make mistakes. People will laugh at me. These thoughts lived in my mind every day. I wanted to learn, but I was scared. So instead of trying, I kept waiting. I said to myself, I will start next week. I will start when I buy a new notebook. I will start when I have more free time. But the truth is, I never started. One day became 1 week. 1 week became 1 month. And slowly, I forgot how many times I said, I will start tomorrow. But then something very simple happened. It was just a normal day. I was walking to the market. The sun was shining. People were talking. Everything felt the same as always. But then I saw something on the wall. It was a small poster. The paper was old and a little dirty. But there was one line on it. Just one sentence. It said, "The best time to start is now." I stopped walking. I looked at those words. I read them again. The best time to start is now. I don't know why, but those words felt like they were speaking to me. They were simple words, easy words, but they felt powerful. I stood there for a few minutes just thinking, and in that moment, something changed inside me. I thought to myself, what am I waiting for? Why am I always saying tomorrow? Why not today? Why not now? I didn't have a perfect book. I didn't have a perfect plan. But I had a phone. I had the internet. And I had 5 minutes. So I walked home, sat down, and searched for a simple English video on YouTube. I found a short one, just 5 minutes long. It was about greetings in English. I pressed play. The teacher on the video said, "Hello, how are you?" I repeated, "Hello, how are you?" I smiled. It felt good. I didn't understand everything. Some words were new, but I didn't stop. I watched the video again, and then again. Each time, I understood a little more. I felt happy. Not because I became fluent that day. No, I was still at the beginning. But I was happy because I finally started. For the first time, I didn't wait. I didn't say later. I said now. And that small 5-minute video was the beginning of a big change in my life. That night, I felt proud of myself. I felt brave. I didn't wait for the perfect time. I created my own time. The next day, I watched another video. I learned how to introduce myself. My name is Amin. I am from India. I practiced in front of the mirror. I said it again and again. I laughed at myself, but I also felt stronger. Every day, I gave just 10 minutes to English. I didn't do anything big. I didn't study grammar for hours. I just watched simple videos, repeated the words, and smiled. And slowly, day by day, I saw a change. I started to understand more. I could say more. I felt less afraid. I felt more confident. My friend, I want to tell you this from my heart. I was not special. I was not perfect. I was not ready. But I started. That is the only difference. I started when I was scared. I started when I felt weak. I started even when I made mistakes. And now, I speak English with you. I am still learning. I still make mistakes, but I don't wait anymore. I know now that waiting is the biggest mistake. If you want to do something in life, not just English, but anything, don't wait. Start now, even if it's small, even if it's 5 minutes, even if you don't understand everything. Just begin. Because once you start, something magical happens. You grow, you learn, you get stronger, and most important, you believe in yourself. You stop saying, I can't, and start saying, I will. So please, my friend, don't wait like I did. Don't say tomorrow. Say now. Open your book. Play that English podcast. Watch that video. Speak that first sentence. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be slow. But it's not okay to give up before you try. The best time to start is not tomorrow. The best time to start is not when everything is perfect. The best time to start is now. After that first day, everything felt different. Not because my English suddenly became perfect. No, I was still just beginning. But because I had finally made a decision. I told myself, I am going to learn English, little by little, every single day. I didn't wait for a big change. I didn't wait for someone to come and teach me. I became my own teacher. And I want you to know something very important. When you decide to start, when you take even one small step forward, your whole world begins to move with you. So the next morning, I woke up, and before I picked up my phone to check social media, I opened YouTube again. I found another short video for beginners. It was about numbers. I listened to the speaker say, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I repeated after them. At first, I said the words slowly. 1, 2, 3, but I kept repeating. Then I said them again, a little faster. I smiled. It felt like I was teaching myself something new and beautiful. After that, I wrote the numbers down in a notebook. I didn't have a fancy notebook, just a simple one with some pages. I wrote 1 equals 1, 2 equals 2, 3 equals 3, and so on. Then I closed the book and said the numbers again from memory. Every day, I did a little more. I watched short videos. I repeated what I heard. I wrote down new words. Some days I learned how to talk about food. Some days I learned greetings, days of the week, or colors. I didn't rush. I didn't pressure myself. I just gave 15 or 20 minutes every day. I remember one day I learned how to say, "My favorite food is rice." I said that sentence 10 times, laughing at myself in the mirror. It was fun. It wasn't school. It was something I was doing for myself, something that made me feel alive. Soon, I started to hear English words around me more clearly. When I listened to music, I tried to understand the lyrics. I looked up one word at a time. I didn't understand every sentence, but that didn't stop me. I would say, "Ah, this word means love, and that word means heart." Okay. Bit by bit, English started to feel less scary and more like a friend. I realized that English is not just grammar and exams, it's a key that opens doors to other people, other stories, and other parts of the world. One day, I found an English podcast for beginners. The speaker was slow and clear, just like a kind teacher. She told stories, step by step, with simple words. I listened while I washed the dishes or cleaned my room. Sometimes I stopped the podcast, repeated a sentence, and then played it again. That became part of my daily life. English became part of my morning, my afternoon, and even my dreams. Some nights I dreamed in English. Maybe not full sentences, but small words. Hello. Yes. Thank you. And when I woke up, I felt happy. But let me tell you, it was not always easy. Some days I was tired. Some days I didn't feel like studying. Some days I made mistakes and felt shy. I remember trying to speak to someone online in English, and I got nervous. I made grammar mistakes. I used the wrong word. I thought they would laugh. But they didn't. They said, "Good job. You are learning." And I felt strong again. I learned that mistakes are part of learning. You can't grow without making mistakes. So now I welcome my mistakes. I say, "Thank you, mistake. You helped me learn something new." Over time, I also started writing small things in English. A simple diary. Nothing big. Just 1 or 2 sentences every day. Today I watched a video about animals. I learned 5 new words. I feel proud of my progress. It helped me see how far I was going. After 1 month, I could read and understand more words. After 2 months, I could speak in short sentences. After 3 months, I could understand slow conversations in English. And every time I made progress, even small progress, I celebrated. I told myself, "Amina, you are doing great. You didn't wait. You started. And now you are growing." Now, English is part of my life. It is not just a subject. It is my dream becoming real. I listen to English music. I watch English videos. I read short English books. I even help my little brother learn some English words. He says, "Amin, how do you say apple in English?" And I smile and say, "It's apple, just like this." I feel proud. I feel like a different person, someone who didn't wait, someone who took control of her future. And now, I want to help you. So I say this to you, my friend. If you are waiting, please stop. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for a teacher. Don't wait for confidence. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be rich. You just need to begin. Start with one word. Start with one video. Start with 5 minutes. That is enough. That is more than enough. Because the best time to start is not tomorrow. The best time is not next year. The best time is now. Right now. Just like I did. And if I can do it, I promise, you can too. Now, my dear friend, I want to talk to you directly. I want to share what I learned from my journey. I didn't go to a big school. I didn't pay money for special classes. I didn't have a native English teacher. I didn't travel to an English-speaking country. I started at home. I started with small steps. And those small steps changed everything. So today, I want to give you my best advice. Advice that comes from my heart. Advice that helped me, and I know it can help you too. First, I want you to remember this. You don't need to be perfect. Many people are scared to learn English because they think they must speak perfectly. They think they must use perfect grammar, perfect words, perfect sentences. But the truth is, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to try. If you say something wrong, it's okay. If you forget a word, it's okay. If you speak slowly, that's okay too. The most important thing is that you speak, that you try, that you don't stop. When a baby learns to talk, they make mistakes. But we don't laugh at them. We smile. We help them. That's how you should treat yourself, like a baby learning to speak. With love, with kindness, and with patience. Second, learn with things you love. English is not only books and tests. English is everywhere. If you like music, listen to English songs. Try to understand the words. If you like cooking, watch English videos about recipes. If you like stories, listen to English audiobooks for beginners. If you like games, play games in English. This makes learning fun. And when learning is fun, you want to do it more and more. That's what happened to me. I loved stories, so I listened to English stories every day. Even if I didn't understand every word, I kept listening. And little by little, my ears became stronger. My mind became faster. My English started to grow like a flower in the sun. Third, speak to yourself. Yes, I know it sounds funny, but it really works. Every day, I talk to myself in English. I would say, "Good morning, Amina. How are you today?" Or I would say, "Today I am going to study English for 10 minutes." I spoke to myself while cooking, while cleaning, even while walking. I didn't need anyone else. I became my own speaking partner. I also used the mirror. I stood in front of the mirror and practiced. I looked at myself and said, "You can do it. You are smart. You are learning." This gave me confidence. And confidence is so important when learning a new language. Fourth, read and write a little every day. Reading helps your brain learn new words. Writing helps you remember them. You don't have to write big things, just small sentences. For example, write about your day. Today, I feel happy. I studied English. Or, I learned 5 new words today. When you read, choose easy texts. Children's books are great. English stories for beginners are perfect. Read slowly. Read aloud. Repeat sentences. This will help your pronunciation too. And when you find a new word, write it down. Make your own dictionary. I had a small notebook. Every day, I wrote 3 new words in it. I wrote the meaning, an example sentence, and said it out loud. That notebook became my best friend. Fifth, be consistent. This means do something every day. It doesn't have to be for 1 hour. Even 10 minutes is good. But do it every day. Learning English is like planting a tree. You must give it water every day. You cannot give it a lot of water one day, and nothing for the next 5 days. It needs small drops of water every single day. The same with your English. Study a little every day, and you will see big changes over time. I promise you. After 1 month, you will feel stronger. After 2 months, you will be speaking more. After 3 months, you will be surprised by your progress. Sixth, don't compare yourself to others. This is very important. Some people learn fast. Some people learn slowly. That's okay. We are all different. Some people speak better. Some people write better. That's okay too. You are not them. You are you. You have your own path, your own story, your own time. When I started learning, I used to watch people speaking fast English and feel sad. I thought, I will never speak like that. But then I told myself, Amina, they also started as beginners. They also made mistakes. Keep going. And now, I'm happy I didn't stop. So please, don't compare. Just focus on your journey. You are doing great. Seventh, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are not bad. Mistakes are your best teacher. Every time you say a wrong word, you learn the right one. Every time you use the wrong grammar, you learn the correct way. So don't feel shy. Don't feel small. Feel brave. Feel proud. Say, yes, I made a mistake, and now I am learning. I made many mistakes. I still do. But I don't stop. I smile and keep going. That's how we grow. And finally, believe in yourself. I know sometimes it feels hard. Sometimes you feel tired. Sometimes you feel like giving up. But please, don't stop. You are stronger than you think. You are smarter than you know. You can do this. You are already doing it. The fact that you are listening to me right now means you are learning. And that is something beautiful. Remember, the best time to start is not tomorrow. The best time is now. You don't need everything to be perfect. You don't need to know everything. You just need to begin with what you have, where you are, with the heart that you have inside. That is how I started. That is how I became the English speaker I am today. And that is how you will grow too, step by step, day by day, with small efforts and big dreams. I am Amin. I started with nothing but a phone and a big dream. And now, I can share my story with you. And you? You can write your own story too. Start now. Because the best time to start is always now. My dear friend, now we have come to the end of my story. But really, this is not the end. This is just the beginning. The beginning of your journey. I want you to know something very important. If I can do it, you can do it too. I am not special. I was not born with English in my mind. I was not rich. I didn't have everything I needed. I just had one strong thing inside me, the desire to learn. The strong feeling in my heart that told me, Amin, you can do this. That feeling changed my life. And that feeling can change your life too. Maybe you feel afraid now. Maybe you think it's too late. Maybe you think your English is too bad. But I want you to stop and listen to me. It is not too late. Your English is not bad. You are not weak. You are just beginning. You are just starting to grow. And that is a beautiful thing. Don't be afraid of being a beginner. Every strong person was once a beginner. Every good speaker once said their first word. Every morning when I woke up, I told myself, Amin, today you will grow. Today you will try again. And I did. I listened to English every single day. Even when I didn't understand, I kept going. I believed that my ears would learn. I believed that my brain would understand with time. And it did. Slowly, little by little, word by word, I started to understand more. I started to speak more. I started to believe more. That is the real power, not perfect grammar, not big vocabulary, but belief. When you believe in yourself, you can do great things. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But one day you will look back and say, wow, I did it. That day will come, my friend, and you will feel proud of yourself. I want you to stop looking at other people and start looking at your own feet. Yes, your own feet. Where are they going? Where do they stand today? Are they moving forward? Even one small step? That is what matters. Keep walking. Don't stop. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is right now. The best time to start is not tomorrow. The best time is not next year. The best time is not when you are rich or free or perfect. The best time is now, right now. This moment, this breath, this choice. What you do today will change your tomorrow. I know it because I lived it. I was that girl sitting in a small room with a simple phone and a big dream. I didn't know how to start, but I started anyway. And step by step, I walked forward. Today, I speak with you in English. I share my story with the world. But I started small, just like you. Please don't give up. When you feel tired, rest. But don't quit. When you feel slow, breathe. But don't stop. Every small effort you make is like a seed. One day, it will grow into a strong tree. You may not see it growing now. You may think, I am trying, but nothing is happening. Oh, my dear friend, something is happening. Deep inside your brain, deep inside your heart, something is changing. You are building a strong mind, a brave heart, an English-speaking version of yourself. Believe me, it is growing. You are growing. Even if no one claps for you, I am clapping for you. Even if no one says good job, I say it to you now. Good job. You are doing something amazing. Learning a new language is not easy. It takes time. It takes courage. But you have what it takes. You are not alone. Around the world, millions of people are learning English like you. They have fears like you. They have dreams like you. You are part of a big family, the family of learners. We all support each other. We all walk together. So when you feel down, remember Amin. Remember my story. Remember my words. And most of all, remember this truth. You are enough. You are good enough to start. You are smart enough to improve. You are brave enough to continue. You don't need to wait for someone to push you. You can push yourself. You don't need to wait for the right day. Today is the right day. You don't need to wait to feel ready. You are ready now. So my last message to you is this. Speak. Listen. Read. Write. Live in English. Enjoy it. Make it part of your daily life. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Don't be shy to speak. Talk to yourself. Watch easy videos. Sing songs. Repeat words. Celebrate small wins. Smile when you say a new word. Be happy when you understand a small sentence. Every small step is a big success. And the more you do it, the better you will become. You will grow. You will shine. You will inspire others. Just like I hope I am inspiring you now. Thank you, my friend, for listening to my story. I am Amin. I am a learner like you. I started small, but I dreamed big. And you can do the same. I believe in you. You are strong. You are special. You are ready. So take that step. Start today. Start now. Because the best time to start is always now.